we are going to study a very simple topic. It is DBMS languages. DBMS languages can be classified into four, or there are four types of DBMS languages. They are data definition language (DDL), data manipulation language (DML), data control language (DCL), and finally the transaction control language (TCL). Let us write. DBMS languages. First one, data definition language. It can be called DDL. Second one, data manipulation language. DML. And the third one, data control language. DCL. And the fourth one is transaction control language. TCL. Data definition language DDL, data manipulation language DML, data control language DCL, and finally the transaction control language TCL. So first of all, data definition language. Data definition language is used to define the database and the tables, or it is used to define the schema of the database. Schema of the database can be defined by using data definition language. This data definition language commands include: first one, create; second, alter; third, drop; and the fourth one is rename. Data definition language defines the schema of the database, and the schema of the database can be created by using the create command. Create command is used to create database objects such as tables or views. Next one, we can alter the schema of the database, or the structure of the database can be changed by using the alter command. To remove the database, or to remove the tables, or to remove the objects, that is, the objects of the database are tables and views, we can use the drop command. Sometimes we need to rename our table, and for that the rename command is used. So, once again I will say that the data definition language is used to create, is used to define the schema of the database. The schema of the database can be created by using the create table command. It can be altered by using alter command. Next, we can remove the schema by using the drop command. We can rename the schema by using the rename command. Next come the data manipulation language commands. Data manipulation language, that is DML. These commands can be used to manipulate the data stored in the database. The commands include insert, delete, select and update. We can insert a row in a table in a database by using the insert command. We can delete a row by using the delete command. We can retrieve data from the table by using select command, and we can change the contents of the data, or we can change the contents of the table by using the update command. This select command can also be called as a DQL. DQL means data query language. The querying statement that is used to retrieve data from table is the select command. We can use the select commands in various forms to retrieve data from tables. Okay. Next one is the data control language commands. Data control language commands, that is DCL. These commands are grant command and revoke command. These DCL commands can be used to grant and revoke privileges to users. Users can be given certain privileges by using this grant command, and those privileges can be revoked by using the revoke command. The privileges can be given to select statement, insert statement, delete statement, and update statements. We can also, there are execute privilege can also be given. Execute privilege, that is, a user can be given a select privilege, an insert privilege, delete privilege, update privilege, or an execute privilege by using this grant command. And these privileges can be revoked by using the revoke command. So the DCL commands are used to grant and revoke privileges to users. The different commands used are grant and revoke. The grant statement can be given to the user to select, insert, delete, update, and execute commands. The fourth language is transaction control language. We know that a transaction is a logical unit of work. Any work that can be done in a transaction, that we are doing in a database, is called a transaction. Any work that is done in a database is called a transaction. So the transaction control language commands are commit, rollback, and save point. A commit command is used to save the work. Any transaction that is done in the database can be made permanent by using the commit command. We can give the commit command to make the transactions permanent. And the next one is rollback. Rollback command is used to restore since the last transaction. It is the just opposite of commit command. Any change made to the database after the commit command will be undone, or it is used to restore since the last commit command. And the last point is the save point. It is used to set a point in the transaction so that we can later roll back. We can mark a point in the transaction so that we can roll back to it after some time. So the transaction control language commands are commit, rollback, and save point. Any transaction can be made permanent by applying the commit command, and the rollback command is used to restore what was in the database since the last commit command, and the save point is used to put a point in the transaction so that we can later roll back. So in conclusion, database languages are data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, and transaction control language. Data definition language is used to create, alter, drop, and rename the schema of the database. Data manipulation language is used to manipulate data items stored in the database, and it includes insert, delete, update, and select command. This select command is used to query data from the database. It is used to retrieve data from the database. So it can be classified in a separate category, that is data query language DQL. And the third one is data control language. It is used to grant and revoke privileges to different users. And the last one or the fourth one is transaction control language. It includes commit, rollback and save point. Hope you all have understand these portions. Thank you.